I'm Bernard Ogutu. I work for the Kenya Medical Research Institute. I also coordinate the activities of the Malaria Clinical Trials Alliance of the India network. I think the most striking thing that possibly has happened that we are seeing during this MIM conference is basically the scale-up that has happened in a number of African countries and some of the progress that are being made in terms of reduction in disease burden and the drive that now is currently in place for malaria eradication that is now picking momentum and how people are taking that into place. And I think the other main issue that is coming up is the enthusiasm all around the malaria vaccine phase 3 program that is now on course. I think this post-development basically comes on because of the international commitment and much more goodwill from the leaders of the various countries that have been affected by malaria by taking up these challenges of scaling up the interventions. This is not going to be done by single few individuals, but I think countries need to come together and form regional blocks and have one agenda, one strategy, and this will give the control and the research groups a muscle that they can influence how the leaders are going to see the malaria eradication agenda to invest in it.
Are you an optimist when it comes to the subject of malaria eradication?
Of course, I'm an optimist, and I think this is doable if we have one mindset, one goal, one strategy, and one thought for the future of the next generation. Within the next 3 to 4 years, I think we should see ourselves having more better refined strategies that can move us to eradication, things like diagnostic tools, new drugs that are being put in place. We would be knowing whether we will be having a malaria vaccine that can possibly get deployed. I'm a pediatrician by training, and I suffered malaria when I was a child. I grew up in a malaria endemic area, and I know several people that were born with me never made it in life. They died from the disease. And as a pediatrician, malaria kills many children. I've lost several children in my hands, and I don't want to see this happen anymore. And if I can contribute to it, I think that is my obligation to the child.